Good evening, I'm Joe Vodvarka for JSV Traffic with this special Saturday evening update. We have very heavy traffic coming into town this evening on the Schuylkill Expressway, starting on 202. Good evening, I'm Joe Vodvarka for JSV Traffic with a special Saturday evening update. We have several major delays going out there. Let's start off with the Schuylkill Expressway. Here is 202 at Continental Drive, just past 422. Going northbound, this is the ramp to get on I-76. We have stop-and-go traffic approaching 422 that continues directly on to I-76 inbound. Here is the ramp again to get on I-76 inbound. And now we are looking at where 76 and 202 merge. You can see a sea of headlights going inbound. Very heavy stop-and-go traffic all the way through I-676 and continuing to South Street. This is currently a 20-mile, 1-hour delay. If at all possible, seek alternative routes. However, I must warn you, the Blue Route southbound right now is also experiencing major delays between exits 13 and I-95. Continuing with 76, we also have delays outbound on 76 between the curve and I-476 north. That is approximately a 3-mile delay. We'll continue our tour of I-76 inbound. Here's another look right around Montgomery. As you can see, inbound here, it is still very heavy. Stop-and-go traffic. Here we are again just east of Montgomery. Everything's coming to a complete stop here. And then now here we are at Girard Ave. Traffic is starting to pick up a little bit, but it is still slow and go. And then once you get down around Spring Garden, there's inbound on the left. You're starting to slow down again. We do have some delays on I-676 westbound, starting at 24th Street that continue right to here to the merge to get on 76. That's a minor delay. Nothing too bad. We do have major delays right now on the southbound Roosevelt Boulevard and Roosevelt Expressway. All the way from north of 5th Street now, continuing beyond 9th Street, beyond Broad Street, beyond 17th Street, to right here where we have a disabled double SEPTA bus blocking the right lane. This is currently a 3-mile, 20 to 25 minute delay. And you can imagine once that bus is cleared away, the backup's going to stay for a while, and it's also going to worsen things on 76 as a lot of that volume is going south trying to get to 76, the Schuylkill Expressway. Now let's go over to I-95. We have major delays on I-95 southbound, starting all the way up at Academy Road in pockets. Then once you approach the Betsy Ross Bridge, becoming a complete stop and go all the way down here through beyond Girard to I-676. This is a 13-mile delay, all due to high volume. Let's go up to the next camera just north there and take a look at the cars coming southbound out of northeast Philadelphia trying to get downtown. My goodness, it is just bumper to bumper. The average travel time from Academy Road down to I-676 is currently 35 minutes. Usually, this should only take 12 minutes. Let's continue further south on I-95. We do have some slowing on 95 trying to exit at Broad. See here? There it is on the left. That's for the southbound side. Northbound side, they're not showing it at this time because they just turned the camera around, but there also is a delay there as well. Why, you might ask? Because there is a Sixers game going on this evening. And let's continue and take a look over by the airport. As you see, 95 by the airport, it's crowded, but it is moving. Let's go down just south of the airport. And once again, it's crowded, but it is moving. Let's take a look at I-95 down in Delaware County. We have high volumes down here on the northbound side, but things are moving along nicely. Not bad at all on the southbound side. Now let's take a look over at the Blue Route. Both directions of the Blue Route between I-95 and Exit 9 is slow. 9-mile delay in each direction, with the southbound side having a 13-mile delay because that delay starts all the way back up at Exit 13. Let's check up on that. And yep, here we go southbound. Traffic is still very slow southbound. Here we are again around Route 1. A little bit better here now than it was 5-10 minutes ago. Let's go back up just another step. It's still a little bit slow southbound, but it's not as bad as it was. So we will say it's getting better. And look here around Lawrence Road, just south of Exit 13. It's not as bad here as well. So it is getting somewhat better. but for the most part, it is still pretty busy. Let's have another look at the Vine Street Expressway. Let's take a look at it downtown here by 11th Street. As you can see, eastbound's looking pretty good. Look at westbound. Westbound we have some high volume now, headed for the Schuylkill Expressway. So that delay over by 24th Street, that could potentially grow if the volumes continue to get heavy again. So you can see here, for the moment, it just starts just beyond this camera, but as that volume continues further west, yeah, it's going to further back up the merging area. Let's go over and take a look at 202. As we see here, 202 over by Howell Road, looking great. The only problem with 202 is the delay I showed you earlier to get on 76, which is really bad this afternoon. Let's take a look at 422 this evening. 422 is doing great. It is heavier inbound on 422 than it is westbound on 422. As you would expect, you got some volume headed over towards 202 to get on 76. Let's take one last look at 476 right near the Schuylkill Expressway. And as you can see here, you might expect to see a delay to get on 76. As of right now, there isn't. There is some heavy volume southbound flowing into that ramp, but so far it is not backed up to get on the Schuylkill Expressway. And that is all we have for this evening. I'm Joe Vodvarka for JSV Traffic. Pack the patience if you're headed into town this evening. It's going to be a long ride, especially on the Schuylkill Expressway. And later on this evening, between 9:30 and 11 o'clock, I do expect outbound delays on the Schuylkill Expressway trying to exit downtown. And also I do expect Vine Street Expressway delays to redevelop, as people will exit downtown from the evening events. Have a great evening. Thanks for watching. I'm Joe Vodvarka, JSV Traffic.